Greetings from the seat of the African Court in Arusha, Tanzania. In establishing the African Court in 1998, member states of the African Union pledged to judicial the protection of human rights in Africa. The main mechanism set out in the protocol establishing the court to achieve such goal is that of complementarity between the court and the African Commission on Human and People's Rights as part of its mandate to develop human rights norms of the African Union. The court in 2014 delivered an advisory opinion in which it stated that the African human rights should be considered in a holistic manner and should necessarily include the third human rights organ of the African Union. I name the African Committee of Experts on the Rights and Welfare of the Child. My attendance in this opening ceremony is part of what has now become a tradition between the three institutions. In this spirit of increased cooperation, permit me to restate some of the opportunities that we can avail ourselves in conducting our activities. In light of the general features of the agenda of this 39th ordinary session of the committee, I believe it is important to recall that consideration of states' report on implementation of the African Children's Charter is an inevitable opportunity to enhance complementarity in the African human rights system. A greater adherence of states to the court will only reinforce the protection of children's rights in Africa. By completing the ongoing amendment for the committee to have standing before the court. In the same vein, it is relevant to bear in mind that the court has begun to receive children's rights sensitive cases. In examining these cases, the court is empowered by the Article 16 and 61 of the Banjul Charter to draw inspiration from soft law, including the general comments and other interpretative guidelines generated by the committee. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the African Court believes in complementarity, and recent developments in our cooperation with the Banjul Commission and the Children's Rights is very much promising.